it opens incredibly slowly. Let me in. Is this booby-trapped on the ground, though, do you think? Brace for impact. Inscribed stone. They carved their mark not on parchment, but with quills and ink, but on this very land with blades of chitin and steel, and the blood of royalty. Treaty of the Armistice and Inkwell. Signed in the last years of the Second Era, the Treaty of the Armistice details the terms of peace between Morrowind and the Cyrodiilic Empire. The treaty appears to bear the signatures of both Tiber Septim and Vivek. It looks expensive and surprisingly well preserved. Yoink. When we had last left the Nerevarine, they signed up to help out at the Elsewhere Missionary in Old Ebonheart, and it was there that they needed to find a missing brother of royalty, which I guess they were royalty in and of themselves. They had gone missing, seemingly abducted and taken through the docks. Where were they? Well, it turned out they were inside of the sewers and were frolicking about and enjoying catching rats. They were an Alfiq Khajiit, and it was there that they seemingly resolved everything. As it turned out, House Lalu wasn't involved in any way. There was no weird, terrible human trafficking, or I guess Khajiit trafficking, would you call it? I don't know. But regardless, all of that was no problemo, and now it was time to continue exploring the castle grounds of Old Ebonheart. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. There we are. Let's do exactly that. Now let me pin this real quick. There we are. You are just a generic archer. Oh dear. We're gonna have to toggle clipping through here. Good. What have we got? Amulet of Divine Intervention. Huh. Okay. A wooden door just goes to the other section. Guess I'll go up.
Emperor, King, and
Hello?
Justice, citizen.
More paths to the Ebon Tower. Nothing really of interest here.
The Nine and the Empire.
Another
citizen.
archer. The real Baron Zaya. Fool's Ebony. Good lord. The annotated Anuad. How do you even technically pronounce that? Oh, look. Wow. You actually... Wow! The city is incredibly beautiful from here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that, especially seeing the little smokestacks. Wow, the only thing I do wish is that at night, all of the windows lit up too. There's like one right there. To the west, to our right. That house has lights in the window, and it seems like it is actually illuminated, and it has like a... I don't know what you would call it. It's slowly pulsing. But yeah, the only lights are from like people holding torches or candles and stuff, which does look really cool, but I would love it even more if you could see the windows kind of glowing like that. Wow, it looks so romanticized. Oh my gosh, what a scene. This is maybe the best view in all of Old Ebonheart. Of the actual city, not the castle. Right. Okay. Well, let's go on back down. Continue over here. Or I guess we should do it from the lower levels. That way we actually do walk through all this. Here we are. Okay, got some chests. Nothing much. Okay. Should I be checking all these? I got her. Okay, I almost thought those were all Daedric arrows. This is not the case. What was that? Wolf's Blood Wine. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to look through every single one of these barrels, right? Okay. Here, let me put a marker down that we've cleared that. Cleared, and I'll preemptively put one here too. We haven't fully cleared it yet, but just future-proofing.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
Okay, and we're back out. Alright. Let's head on back
Serve
down.
the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
Over here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there's no other route. Okay. Oh, there is here. Oh, whoops. This one. Good. And what's this place? Upper Gateway Towers. Cleared. Oops. Here we are. Oh, there's a cell here. Huh. A chest with nothing in it. Okay, more doors to the Ebon Tower. Generic guard passing through. Yep, tower goes to like the little ramparts battlement. Okay.
The Nine and the
Ooh,
Empire.
can't quite fit through. Let's see, let's do this. Here we are. We'll wait for them to go by. I do want to pick into that cell. Maybe they can't see us. Yeah. They didn't have any visual line of sight. Okay. It's a big trove of Imperial goodies. Anything else? More stuff to pick. Okay. Sure. Imperial silver. I'm surprised these aren't gloves to match. Imperial steel. Okay. Imperial chain. I'm assuming somewhere Tamriel Rebuilt has fleshed out and like filled out the rest of these Imperial armor sets, right? Steel, chain, silver. Oh, this one also has a lock. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're in another one of the gateway towers. I guess this is the matching one?
Emperor,
Yep, looks
King,
like it.
and Justice, citizen.
Okay. Sure. I'll mark that as cleared, and then what have we got? Resettlement, we've done that. The Curia offices. High Rock mission. Have I not gone to the High Rock mission? And, like, fully cleared that out? Jeez, I guess maybe not. I thought we had gotten all the missions. No, look, I put down a little unit here. Surely that was me. Well, shit, I don't know if I did talk to everyone in here.
How may I help you, Dunmer?
Caramantine. Hello, Dark Elf. Please let me know if you require anything during your visit to our mission. Okay. Sure. Okay, same. Oh, here we go. Good day, Lyle Schnub. Welcome to the High Rock mission. Have you come with questions about High Rock, or do you wish to enjoy a taste of Breton hospitality? How about tell me about Orsinium? The orcs have not built themselves a homeland since the First Era. This new Orsinium of King Gortwag promises peace, but will it last? Miracle of peace? The miracle of peace ended the calamities of the infamous Warp in the West. Thanks to the divine will of Auriel, the brutal conflicts that tore apart the West were ended, and the fractious Iliac Bay was knitted together beneath 4 banners. Tell me about Elisana. Few are as feared as Elisana in the courts of High Rock. She currently rules Wayrest through corruption and deceit.
Yes, friend.
Okay, anything else? Cool looking flower, wow. I feel like it's... What? Hang on. Are these flowers actually like this purple fuchsia color? Or are they missing textures? I can't tell if this is actually the color of these flowers, or if this is a sign that the petals are missing textures. I think they're missing textures, but I'm not completely sure. Okay. Sure. Well, what have you,
So what do you
Nobel
want?
Jadoin? Tell me about Orsinium. Oh, hang on. What is it? Do you have business with the Jules River Company? If you're just here for chit-chat, go talk to Donovan. I'm here about Orsinium? A realm of savages and half-men, kept penned in the hills, with pride by the Boulards of old. Rather than uphold this tradition, Elisana has instead embraced the orcs and their so-called King Gortwog, allying her swollen realm with beastfolk and bandits against her rivals in the bay. Okay. Do I dare try and pick into this? I don't think I'll be able to. Right. I don't think I'll be able to do it. Let's look up top here. Lucana Sagramore. Anything with you? Welcome to the High Rock mission. Okay, usual. How about over this way? No, nothing in particular. Yeah, we've definitely been in here. I don't know if we fully exhausted everything, though. Let's go to the Ebon Tower. Let's go further up. Wait for you to pass. Okay. How about you?
Welcome.
Todd
Please,
Brevale.
don't be shy. I'm listening.
You aren't one of those nasty Ashlanders, are you? Of course not. My family thought I should see the world, but I wasn't expecting to get chased out of a village back to the High Rock mission. Let's leave it at that. Okay. Wooden door. 2. Nothing much back here. Okay, let's head on further up. Whoa. Oh, no, I can't take it. Oh, and here's the Orsinium mission. Right. Yeah, we did all this, no? I guess I forgot to... This was before I started marking stuff. Oh.
Welcome again to the Orsinium Embassy. If you're here to chat, perhaps I might speak with you about contact with my people here.
Contact with your people. Is this actually a quest I can get? No. I think we've asked about this before. Okay. Sure. Very well. Let's head on back out. Okay. So yeah, we have looked at every mission, I think. Let's see here. High Rock mission. Cleared. Okay, let's go over to the Curia. There was a whole lot of places there, right? This is the one I'm thinking of. Hall of Justice.
What was that?
Hello?
What
Justice's
is-
Guard.
May each day
Yagathon.
greet you warmly, friend.
Nope, nothing with you.
The
Okay.
Nine and the Emperor.
Various guards. What's this? For my gods and emperor. Alright.
Serve the Emperor
I'm
and
listening.
the
Ritaria
Emperor's Lord.
Gravia. Nothing in particular. Golly, look at the presence of this little, like, super chair. Oh my gosh, it's about ready to catch on fire. The Eastern Quarantine. The Uprising in Almalexia. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of reads here we haven't read. War of Honor. Should I just take these for later? I feel like I ought to. Yeah, let me, let's see. Use our Amulet of Shadows here. I'm gonna yoink all these up. Assuming I can. Let's see. Good. Yeah, we can read that in the distant future. Helseth ascends the throne. Regular guard. Yeah, I should have done that back at the Khajiit embassy. What was I even thinking? I'm sure he'll show up again, huh? Treasury Vault, offices west, offices east. Well, when in Morrowind, we should perhaps go east. Alright, what have we got back here? Indoril Affairs. I'm sure they won't have much to say to me. Leth Marolis. How can House Indoril be of service, Dark Elf? Let me admire you up a bit. Ooh, or not. Okay. Well, how about money? They hate money. Okay, well, how about a shitload of money? There we go. Okay, that did the trick. Background? I'm Leth Marolis, Creedman of House Indoril and wife and advisor to Maron Marolis. Your trade? It is no secret that my husband owes his position to my house connections. Mine is a very old Indoril family, and although my husband's stature is improved by our association, I must acknowledge that my peers think less of me for marrying an Imperial. Still, he and I are uniquely suited to our mission here. Oh, really? Yeah, your surname. Marolis. It is very, like, Imperial sounding. Huh. Okay. Very fascinating that this is... They chose to have this be in House Indoril. Rather than, like, you know, the obvious pick would be, I feel, Lalu. Couple books stashed under there. Indoril Book of Passing. Ah, you are Mr. Marolis.
How are you today?
Charity and Leadership. Okay, what's up? Greetings, Dark Elf. Do you have an issue with House Indoril that you would like to bring to my attention? What's your background? I am Armistice Marolis, Minister of House Indoril Affairs. My wife is a member of House Indoril, which makes me uniquely suited for the post. My son is the esteemed Admiral Patemus Marolis of the Imperial Navy. Okay, your trade? My position as the Imperial Liaison with House Indoril takes up all of my attention. Right, and we did hear that although it's rare, it is possible to have non-Dunmer have significant roles within the Great Houses. So it is kind of cool to finally see it, you know? Especially beyond House Lalu. Because, you know, case in point, you do it. You can do it throughout your player characters' adventures and whatnot. Very cool to see it happen, though. Okay, over here.
A pleasure to meet you.
Temple Affairs. Which we're in the temple, aren't we? Can I pick into this safely, or is this dude gonna spot me?
Get out of here.
Okay, they spotted me. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough juice. Let's wait 24 hours, get the juice back in there. Enough? Yeah, there we go. Great. Ooh. Ooh, quite the bedroom here. Scroll of League Step. Locked chest. Some money. Zarioni's sermons. That makes sense, it's a temple. Guide to Necrom. Peak Star. Progress of Truth. Okay, War of the First Council. Going to take Peak Star. Can read that later. What is this collection? Oh. You know what? I don't think we have these. Yeah, I have volume 5. Is this a full set? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sure, we can read this whole anthology at some point. Quite fucking heavy, though. Carry them all around. Okay, anything new with you all? Following the events of what's-his-name down below? Oh. I'm still coming to grips with what happened to Kasich. It just seems so unbelievable. Anyway, was there something I could help you with, Lyle Schnub? No. Okay. Sure. Well, what else? What other options do we have here? I guess we can go to the Hall of Justice. This doesn't go elsewhere, does it? Well, central offices. Yeah, let's go to central. Oh, yeah. Drace affairs. Good lord. And what affairs I'm sure they are. Some kind of creature. Okay, what's up? Belades Ralthrin. Okay. Alrighty, what's up?
Excuse me, I don't talk with people I don't like.
Oh, shit.
Go away, bother somebody else.
Background?
I am Beladas Rauthrin, Del's Sir Enrin's bodyguard.
Can I admire you up? Wow, okay, you're easy to admire. Alright, how about over here? Blank scrolls. The Skylamp Knight. Skin Deep. Ooh, I wonder what that's about. The Grey Book. Okay. What's up with you?
Yes, what is it? Do you have an issue with House Drace that requires my attention?
Background?
I'm Del's Sir Enirin, Minister of House Drace Affairs. I'm also a member of House Drace, or I used to be.
You used to be? So what the hell are you doing here? Your trade?
I would say my primary role is to listen. I listen to House Drace and do what I can to improve relations between Drace and the Empire. Before I was summarily dismissed from my house, I have been working to reform.
Do you say Drace? I've always said Drace. I feel like there's a good chance it's Dress, though. Or Drez. Or Drees? I don't know, I've always said Drace. I've heard it before in ESO, but at the same time, I think sometimes ESO has weird inaccuracies, because I remember in ESO going to Nissus, and there were conflicting pronunciations of them saying Nisus and Nissus, right? But a significant amount of people did call it Nisus. Just as well, it being Elder Scrolls, there may be several pronunciations that are totally valid. Okay. Let's see.
I had been working to reform Drace, and though my current status is a bit of a setback, I am convinced it is only a temporary one.
Okay, tell me about how you were dismissed.
Yes, I was formerly a member of House Drace, and I was working on a number of reforms, including the abolition of slavery in Drace lands. When I was named Minister of Drace Affairs, my house severed all ties with me. They like to pretend I do not exist, a short-sighted move on their part, but I am working to foster better relations between Drace and the Empire.
Okay. Sure. No quests, though. Maybe you come here after getting one from elsewhere. Here, let me lay down a little item. Right, sort of to just mark that we have been in this one, in fact. Let's see, how about some booze? I'll put it right there. Good.
I'll never get this day.
And what's this one? Ministry of the Treasury. Okay. Perendil.
Oh, you startled me, sir. My nerves have been on edge ever since the recent break-in in the palace. As the Treasury Minister, it's my responsibility to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen here.
What's up with you, your background?
I am Perendil, Minister of the Treasury.
Okay, tell me about how you do that.
I have the dubious distinction of having the most nerve-wracking of posts here in the Curia. Every second of every day, I worry about another break-in. It's positively maddening.
Okay, what about you?
I'm listening.
Thyza Arcanil. What do you want? Okay, she didn't have much to say. Morrowind Provincial Archives. Wow, there are a bunch of them. This heavy tome is a record of Imperial administration in Morrowind Province. Okay, a chest in the back. Sure, anything else here? Bolts of cloth.
What was
Okay.
I thinking?
Sure.
So what's this regarding?
Okay. Alright. Veturica Uralfi. Okay, generic text. Nothing much there. Okay, let me lay down another wolf's blood wine. There we go.
Serve the Emperor.
There's that one asshole over here. Gone now.
What? You seem like
Ravilo Julianian. Oh, this was the Ministry of Justice. Okay. Let's see. May I be of assistance? Belisatha Mead is simply swamped with work, and if you have a complaint to register, I can take your statement. Tell me about Kasich. Well done on the guilty verdict, Lyle Schnub. It's good to see justice done. Okay. How about you? Anything else, Belisatha?
Go ahead.
Nope, same as usual. She may have involvement in future events, given her importance, right? Three Estates wine, I'll throw that down there. Okay, and who is this? Telvanni affairs. This is what's making all the noise. Raskar Zal. Can I talk to you? The Storm Atronak speaks with a voice crackling like lightning that barely registers as speech. Coxul! Leave it alone. Hello, Coxul. I'll say Coxul back. The Storm Atronak seemingly approves of your pronunciation, even though it's a little off. Okay, maybe you're involved in something later? Red book.
Excuse me.
Mole crab hat. What's up? Minervius Venius. Yes, greetings. I am Minervius Venius, Minister of Telvanni Affairs, and my Daedric friend here is Raskar Zal, the official representative of House Telvanni. Or at least, that is the working hypothesis. There's a bit of a language barrier between us, so I'm not completely sure. Is this like the House Telvanni version of, like, in real life? I don't know if it's still the case, but in real life at a certain point, there was a small town that decided and elected to have, like, a dog be the town mayor, right? Like, nobody really could, like, nobody really gave a shit, so they were like, yeah, this dog is cute. This dog is now the mayor, right? Maybe this is the equivalent, except maybe they did it with more malicious intent, that they don't give a shit about Telvanni affairs as it corresponds to the Tamrielic Empire, right? They don't really give a shit about, like, a proper liaison. That tracks with, like, House Telvanni culture. Okay, tell me about Raskar Zal. That is the name, I think, of the Storm Atronak. The Telvanni Council has chosen to send it to here as their official representative on all matters concerning them. Unfortunately, it doesn't speak a word Tamrielic, nor any of the Elven languages, and I don't speak a word of its language. So, currently, the situation is a bit awkward for everyone involved. Why would the Telvanni send a Daedra? I can get rid of it for you. I could help you understand it. Not interested. Why would the Telvanni send a Daedra? This is their small way of rebelling against the Empire. Each of the great houses is required to send a representative here, but exactly who or what they choose as their representative is entirely their decision. So the Telvanni Council decided to be clever and send Raskar Zal. Technically, they haven't done anything wrong, but this is rather juvenile for a council of 300-year-old wizards, if you ask me. I can get rid of it now. Let's try and help you understand it. Maybe. I'm not sure. Are you good with Daedric languages? Like I said, the thing doesn't speak any language I would recognize. Deciphering its speech will be difficult. Minervius Venius? You absolute fool. You fool. Who is to say what this Storm Atronak is saying? Right? Who can really tell? You know? Could we not just interpret it, perhaps in any way we see fit? Could we perhaps have anything happen here? I feel like you see a problem here, and Venius, my friend, I see a door wide open with limitless possibility. I could at least try. All right, I'm trusting you with this one. Try to figure out the meaning of the sounds that it uses most frequently. That way, I hope, it'll be possible to slowly decipher what it's saying. Be careful not to accidentally provoke it in any way. Whether I like it or not, this Atronak is a diplomat in the eyes of the law. Okay. Tell me your trade? I'm supposed to keep diplomatic channels open with the Telvanni, but that group of wizards would give anyone fits. Each has his or her own agenda, and the only thing that unites them is their mutual dislike of outsiders. The business with this Storm Atronak is just one more way for them to annoy the Empire in general, and me specifically. Okay, give me your background. I'm Minervius Venius, Battle Mage and Minister of House Telvanni Affairs. House Telvanni? Do you know what happened the last time I had a meeting with those wizards? They immediately teleported the entire meeting into a pocket dimension filled with hostile Daedra. If I were a less competent mage, I might not be standing here right now. Their hospitality leaves something to be desired. Raskar Zal? Have you deciphered the Storm Atronach's speech yet, Lyle Schnub? I have not. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Let me do a quick save here, just in case it tries to kill me. Okay, Coxul. Okay, same as before. I will ask you about yourself.
Zimmel Raskar Zal, Zieg Telvaek.
Okay. Zimmel? The Storm Atronak points at its face. Okay. Atronak? The Storm Atronak seems to concur.
Zimmel.
Okay. Zieg Telvaek. The Storm Atronak waves its hands as if it was casting a spell. So I am this. The Telvanni? The Storm Atronach's gestures suggest that you got it right.
Zieg Telvaek.
I am Raskar Zal of House Telvanni. Okay. Sure. Have you managed to cross the language barrier with Raskar Zal? I need to know what it's saying. Have you deciphered the Atronach's speech yet, Lyle Schnub? I have.
What's this about?
I've agreed to figure out what the Storm Atronak is saying. I need to remember to avoid provoking it. Okay. Hello? The Storm Atronak obviously doesn't understand what you said. It's very silent. Okay. Raskar Zal? The Storm Atronak nods. That's your name, isn't it? The Storm Atronak now points at you. With some difficulty, it manages to say your name.
Look, Lyle Schnub.
Okay. Tell me about House Telvanni.
Zieg Telvaek, Zyke, Mesel, Vesal, Rasanuk.
Okay. What's Mejel Vezal? The Storm Atronak points at Minervius Venius. Minervius Venius? An old man? To point? Minervius? It's clear that the Storm Atronak meant Minervius Venius. It tries its hardest to say Minervius Venius, but it doesn't quite know how.
Minervish Zal, Minerzal, Mizal, Vezal.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, Rasanuk. What's Rasanuk? The Storm Atronak gestures at the chair and the table next to it. A dinner? Furniture? A meeting? A meeting? The Storm Atronak nods cordially. It shakes your hand.
Rasanuk.
Okay. What was Rasanuk again? Do we know? I don't think we know what Rasanuk is. Okay. House Telvanni. Oh no, Rasanuk is meeting. So what's Zihak? The Storm Atronak gestures with both of its hands as if it was urging you to come closer. Maybe to invite this guy to a meeting? To invite? The Storm Atronek seems to think you got it right. Ot! Zayhawk! Okay, how's Telvanni? Oh. Wait, what? Did it just talk? Is this it actually talking now? I think so.
House Telvanni invites Minervius Venius to a meeting. Kakraka.
The Storm Atronak gives you a soul gem.
Lyle Schnub. Atronak.
Summon Zimmel Kaz was added to your spell list. Zimmel Kaz's soul gem has been added to your inventory. Who the hell is Zimmel Kaz? Journal has been updated. Tell me more.
House Telvanni invites Minervius Venius to a meeting.
Okay, what about you again?
I am Atronak, Raskar Zal of House Telvanni.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I now understand enough of what Raskar Zal is saying. It gave me a soul gem and said it was a Storm Atronak. Perhaps I can use this gem to summon one. I use a gem to summon one? How does that work? Minervius, I'm gonna summon an Atronak, maybe. Have you managed to cross the language barrier with Raskar Zal? I need to know what it's saying. Yes, it introduced itself to me and said it was here to invite you to a meeting with the Telvanni. Really? You were able to translate its speech. Very impressive, Lyle Schnub. You've saved us from a diplomatic incident. Let's talk more. Thank you for your efforts, Lyle Schnub. Okay. Hello. Okay, I think we've reset its dialogue here. So, what was the name of it again? I was able to successfully translate the Storm Atronach's speech for Minervius Venius. Okay. Where would this soul gem be at? Over here, right? Zimmel Kaz's soul gem. Summon Zimmel Kaz. Okay. It says detect key is what it does. Really? Okay. Oh, it's Zimmel Kaz.
I am Zimmel Kaz, Storm Atronak of House Telvanni.
Check it out, it's Zimmel Kaz. Kakzul. Look, it's Zimmel Kaz. Greetings, Lyle Schnub. Or should I say Kakzul, Lyle Schnub? We've been through the ringer, Minervius, my good man. Okay, well, hello there, Zimmel Kaz. Oh, I've resummoned you. How long do you stay here? What? Do you actually go away? Go have a meeting. Have a meeting. It's time for a meeting. No? Okay. Let me throw down some more booze here. Oh, we've solved that, I think. I don't think there's anything else we need to concern ourselves with there. Okay. Broken Diamonds, Ebon Tower, Curia top floor. It's on the top floor.
Piece of the nine.
I've been up here before. Bunch of old crap. Cobwebs all over the damn place. Sure. Ebon Tower again. This goes outside. Sure does. Okay. What did we do in this place? Right, what did I even do in here? Let's see, let me get a pick. Shut that. Just 5 gold. Okay. Unlocked all these already. Yep. Okay. Up and over here, and nothing much. Okay. Sure. Well, let's go around this way. Did our friend disappear? Can I bring him back? The soul gem requires more magicka to summon Zimmelkaz. What? What if I use it? How does it require magic?
Emperor, king, and
What? How does this work? What does this mean? This is like a whole new way of summoning a dude. Okay. Let's check out the Western offices real quick. What we got here? Oh, that goes back to the Hall of Justice. How about this? Veteran Affairs. Hello, Svarti
What
Two
say you?
Knives.
Well, go on then. Don't stand there all day. Speak up.
Background?
Svarti Two Knives the name. I represent the Nords of Uldvrach. Of Rake.
Right, I remember that. What about you?
What
Malna
now?
Balor. Nothing new? Okay. Shorten. Nothing else.
If you need a good laugh or a tall tale,
There is a hilarious amount of Nords in here. Okay. Magic. Throw down another bit of booze. Sure. That goes back out to the Ebon Tower. Up this way. This is House Slalu. Preemptively put a drink down.
Emperor,
Hello?
king, and
Jurisdir. Nothing new. How about you, Rald? Hearthfriend?
Come on then, say something or move on.
Nothing new. How about back here? I remember dealing with these folks.
House Lalu.
Yeah,
What
nothing
can I
new.
do for you?
Okay. Sure. And that's all of the offices west, right? Yeah. Okay, and this goes back outside. Let me mark the Curia as cleared. Because I think we just cleared all of it now. Wooden door, that's Redoran, which I had searched already. Hall of Justice, we had been here. Well, we could go into the Treasury Vault. Yeah, why not, right? Yeah, look at all that. A lot of cool
hurry up,
looking
I
stuff in
haven't all
there.
day.
I definitely want to break into all this. Right, I definitely do want to get in here.
Go away. I don't want to help you. Go
God, the security
away.
is
I
through
don't
the
want to
fucking
help
roof,
you.
though. Do I have telekinesis? Just so I can look at what all these things are? Okay. Let me restore magicka. Silver, gold,
So tiresome.
gold. Didn't last very long. Gold. They weigh 20 units each. Geez, what am I in dead money? Okay, I can't see over that away. If I just pick into this, am I gonna be okay? Right? Let's see here. Chameleon. Amulet of Shadows. Eye Maze Ring. Shadow. Okay. Okay. God! Huh. And then a probe. Whew. Fuck off. Okay. And then if I just go in there,
What?
do they have trespassing? I don't think so. Okay. Do we think there's like a messed up booby trap in here? Is something gonna go horribly wrong? I feel like we're at high risk of some sort of really fucked up like securities. Oh! Uh-oh. Treasury guard, there is trespassing.
You shouldn't be down here. Explain yourself at once.
I'm here to see the Treaty of the Armistice. Sorry, I got lost. I'll see myself out. Don't mind me, I'm just doing some thieving. I don't take orders from you, you half-wit. I'm here to see the Treaty of the Armistice.
To see the treaty? You mean to study it like a scholar? Who authorized this?
The Minister of Treasury. The Elder Council. The Imperial Proconsul. I mean, the Elder Council, I think, has the highest jurisdiction here, right?
Take that!
Okay, well, that didn't work out.
Ha ha ha! Do you think I'm stupid enough to believe that? You're a liar and a thief. Prepare for a summary execution.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
No!
I could have snuck in here, though. You cannot open the gate until both of the padlocks have been removed. Okay. Hang on, let's reload that. I'll just slunk right by this asshole, huh? Here I go. Okay, and then let me use my high caliber pick. My Grandmaster's one. Okay. Oh, the padlocks need to actually be removed. They're none the wiser. Holy shit, it opens incredibly slowly. Let me in. Is this booby trapped on the ground, though, do you think? Brace for impact. Inscribed stone. They carved their mark not on parchment, but with quills and ink, but on this very land with blades of chitin and steel, and the blood of royalty. Treaty of the Armistice and Inkwell. Signed in the last years of the Second Era, the Treaty of the Armistice details the terms of peace between Morrowind and the Cyrodiilic Empire. The treaty appears to bear the signatures of both Tiber Septim and Vivek. It looks expensive and surprisingly well preserved. Ooh, it blew up! The scroll begins to glow in your hands. You feel as though your body is radiating negative energy. Did I break it? Did I did I break it? Hang on. Did I just break it? What happened? Hang on. Did it explode? Do I actually have the Treaty of the Armistice now? Oh my god, I have it. I think I just got exceptionally lucky and I absorbed the worst magic that it threw at me. Right? I like absorbed it with my Atronak, my womb burn. Okay. Well, I have it now. Can I read it? Okay, what if I drop it and pick it back up again? Oh, it doesn't explode anymore. Okay. Should I try and sneak out? I feel like I should be able to sneak out pretty easy, huh? Let's see. 20%. Okay. That dude is over there. Good. Okay, we got it. I don't know why I got it.
Are you lost, Dark Elf? Unless you have a very good reason for being here, I advise you to leave quickly.
Hurry up, I haven't all
Okay. Will something happen if I just take off with this? Was that the real one? Or was that a fake one? Right? We know that they do that. Okay, sure. I don't know where we would find the Isn't this weird? Isn't this fucking weird here? What is this? What's this do? Why are these like this? I moved it. I don't know if that does anything, but I moved it. Okay. Cool. Well, I got that now. What what can I do with that? I don't fucking know. I like having it though, right? I do. It does bring me some peace of mind to have it. I don't know what I would do with it, but as someone who likes stealing in video games, I like having it, right? And it was remarkably easy to steal it. All I had to do was just not walk directly up to the guy, right? After we learned, right? I didn't mind reloading that because after we had learned that there was trespassing, because, you know, pretty much nowhere else in the game is there trespassing beyond breaking into a door in front of a guard. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just hang on to it in case we need it later. I don't know under what premise we'll need that, but, you know, just in case, you know, we could go up to someone and be like, you're going to have to get from the Ebon Tower itself, from the Curia's super treasury vault. I hate to ask this of you, but we're going to need you to get the Treaty of the Armistice. Oh, well, this old thing? Oh, I think you'll find I've already gotten it. I just so happen to already have it. Signed and maybe not so sealed. Alright, well, I think we'll call it here for now. When next we return, we don't have too much else to explore, right? Just a lot of these things in kind of the central portion, right? Yeah, the various towers, which may actually take a hot minute to explore. I'm not sure. And the household. Yeah. Alright. Weird and cool. Maybe we'll finally find the mask, the death mask, wherever they decide to put that. Right? We found the fake one, but not the real deal, apparently. So, hey, who knows? Maybe we'll eventually come across it again, and we'll take that too. You know? I just can't help it. I love stealing stuff. Alright, if you'd like to stick around, however, we will be doing just a little bit of reading. And what shall we read this time? How about another one of these? Yeah, Fragments on General Talos. Oh, it's incredibly short. My god, okay. Well, I guess we'll make do with this one, huh? Let's see, let me check this off the list. Great, okay. Fragments on General Talos. I feel like this will be somewhat fitting, given that we're going to deal with more of the 9 Divines before too long at their various towers. Only fragments of the writing are legible. Before the siege of Sancrator, word came from King Kulakane that any deserter caught would be skinned alive and hanged. Well enough, the men thought. And they went and smeared their faces and bodies with the carmine mud that they used to mortar brick walls, and fashioned nooses around their necks so that the judge's marshal would not need to look for no rope. And the reddest and most fearless of all was General Talos, a tiger of a man. When the dragon god cast him, he done and broke the mold. A god of men, of war, will not remain a sky forever. He will come to us in flesh, clad in iron. He shall be chosen by camaraderie and proven in battle. He does this for us, Red Legions, for he loves us. Oh, okay. Should I read one more? Why not? Let's see. What else do I have that's kind of related to this? Do I have anything related to it? Not really. About Guide to Ancestral Tombs. Why not? Okay, this is a more suitable length of read. Yeah, I had no idea that one was so incredibly short. Okay, you know what? For real this time, though? I'm going to take a quick drink here. Apologies. A Fetcher's Guide to Ancestral Tombs. Unknown. Should you have curiously glanced at the contents of this book, with the hope you would be instructed on how to spot the richest family tombs in Morrowind, those belonging to the patriots and nobles of this great nation, or resting places simply overflowing with valuables, then this is the book for you, you disgusting Enwa. Be you an ignorant, empire-supporting outlander, or a morally revolting Telvanni asset, you will at some point feel the overwhelming need to enter the sacred halls of our ancestors and desecrate them with your filthy being and your greedy, selfish hearts. If it's stealing the most insignificant family heirloom or breaking the seal of their burial altars and removing their corpses for necromantic purposes that attracts you and the common breed of low-life fetcher, then you should receive all help in that course you are due. An ancestral tomb has but one use, and that is, of course, to provide anyone with enough grotesque callousness a means by which to line their pockets with the worldly goods of the deceased. Nominally, they are also a place where the ashes of decent, upstanding Dunmer are housed, but that is a trifling matter of absolutely no consequence, although it is but a nuisance to the facade of spotless perfection. One can be unfortunate enough to mar one's boots with the cremated remains, so all caution should be taken. While quite similar to the ash blown about in Vardenfell's ash storms, the ash of our ancestors is quite distinct. Such ash is especially hard to remove from the clothing and armor, so one should seek the aid of tribunal temple officials. Because they frequent ash pits, they have seen the need for a concoction to remove the ash. Simply present yourself to the nearest temple authority, inform them of your need, and they are sure to get you sorted out. Ancestral tombs are guarded by spirits, bound to protect our ancestors, but their effectiveness of keeping out the unwelcome extends only so far, apparently not to the extent of forcing you careless fools at bay so as to deter you from disturbing their peaceful resting. However, it is not simply any weapon that one should use. It seems that every form of undead can only be harmed by weapons below a certain standard of quality. A weapon not enchanted or made of a cruder material than silver. To one who shows so much interest in this book, though, I would suggest you go up against one of the spiritual guardians without a range of spells or a finer weapon. The reasoning for this is simple enough to understand. The guardians of our tombs have a certain magical aspect to them, and so ignore or absorb equipment that is also magical. It is only when faced with blades unlike their substance, such as unremarkable iron, that they falter. When stealing from the dead, only the most rudimentary thieving skills are required. Many of our finer tombs bear locks, so the intelligent pilferer of goods will bring along a set of picks. However, one need not bother with probes, and ancestral tombs are often visited by properly reverent Dunmer, and none of us want to risk accidental injury by triggering a trap long forgotten. Why, one could break doors down with impunity in any Dunmeri ancestral tomb. One not even needs worry about guardian spirits following through open doorways, as these are bound to the room they patrol. Stupidius Outlandarius, the imperial barbarian, before entering a tomb once asked himself, "Would the Dunmer approve of this? Oh, Stupidius, please do go ahead. After all, when have the disrespectful Enwa elite like you ever cared about the approval of the Dunmer people? Yes, quite right. Never. Go ahead and shatter the urns containing the last remains of our honored forefathers. Be our guest in fulfilling the endeavor of pouching the physical belongings of this plane our ancestors cared about most. As long as imperial law sanctions such a travesty, you'll be able to bag the belongings of the deceased without a single doubt of your sterling character. This is only one reason, among many, why we native Dunmer are so thankful for the presence of Urin L. Septim's honorable legions here in Morrowind. Urin L? What the fuck? One might ask how it is that the legions can ignore such a thing when Dunmer society so clearly deems it a wrong. That's a very excellent point. While true that our backward society would indeed frown upon such a thing. The just cause of the looter is illegally protected. Although law exists in accordance with the treaty signed by the simple, barbarous man you've later revered as a god, blessedly crooked imperial officials have long ignored the rights afforded our dead, all very much to your liking and profit, and I implore you take advantage. In conclusion, merry adventuring, scum. Alright, you know what? This was pretty good, right? This is pretty damn good. Okay, I like it. And I like that the title itself, just looking at it, Guide to Ancestral Tombs, is very much set up in the same way as, like, the city guides, you know, Guide to Endothrin that we just recently read. Or, you know, Guide to Balmora, Guide to Aldron, shit like that. Guide to Vivek. Incredible. Okay. I especially like the, let's see, what was it here? The ways in which the Legion themselves, right? They don't seem to give a shit about people looting their ancestral tombs. I don't know. I very much like it. It's a very fun way to lampshade sort of the ridiculousness of the situation, right? Okay. Yeah. I like it. I like it. And it's although it is very tongue-in-cheek, I feel like that's the right way to deliver it, you know? Because it's similarly plausible as it is funny, right? Like, by way of it being comical, it gives you enough cause to, like, suspend your disbelief and be like, okay, I get where they're coming from, right? I think it's right, like, I think it's short-sighted to dismiss this as just purely humor, because I frankly, I think it works very well within, right, like, canon and lore. I think it's got more cunning to it than you would think, right? As far as whoever wrote this. Not like in-world, but, like, whoever wrote this book and put it into the mod, you know? Yeah, very clever. And probably very fun to write, right? You very rarely get an opportunity in Elder Scrolls Land to write something like that, right? That's, I feel like that feels almost Fallout in nature, right? All right. Well, I suppose we'll call things here for now. When next we return, the exploration of Castle Ebonheart continues. We're very nearly finished. Like I said, we only really have these central areas, right? That said, maybe they'll take quite a while to explore. Who can say? Until next time, please take care of each other.